Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 17, Week 1, Day 4. So today, of course, we got ourselves the class event for the Spiritwalker hero class. Not really much of a hero class, has a unique little bit of mana drain mechanic. But beyond that, doesn't really have anything too good. I guess a little bit of spell reduction here and there. But it's outclassed by many other classes. Only really being able to have a double spell reduction into 50% mana start. It's that little bit of mana drain, so occasionally gets used, but compared to elementals and all the bigger ones, very, very rarely. But if you don't already have it maxed, you can get some free XP towards it, and of course we'll be doing it enough to go get our free 25 gems, since it is pretty much never worth buying into an event like this. Though people still go for leaderboard, oddly enough. Not sure why, but people still go for it. But anyways, today's focus will be on two things, though we don't have that much Underspire to do. We are on a near flawless Underspire right now. I think we've only went down the wrong path once halfway through, so that's pretty good track record so far. There's a good chance this is also the boss room. We'll find out on one more battle. So we'll find out if that actually is correct, and keep going through there. But one of our main focuses is, of course, tomorrow, and most noteworthy thing happening all week in Gems of War is Ventab. Where are you? The Vault event, starting in 5 hours and 53 minutes as this exact moment in time. Of course, we got a Vault event weekend this weekend, going from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as it normally does. And not only that, but we should also be getting another one in 2 weeks from now. So we're pretty much getting back-to-back Vault weekends, which we haven't had in a very, very long time, as far as like two that close together. But yeah, we'll have one right now, one in 2 weeks from now, assuming the other one doesn't get canceled or some other thing. But yeah, we'll be grinding this obviously. So I do want to finish as much of the PvP grind as possible. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish all of it because I haven't actually had time today to go do any. However, I do want to get as far as we really can. As far as, well, that one doesn't matter as long as we don't fall down there. But the main thing we want to know here is our silver. We probably want to get this to at least 500 if we can today. So that'll probably be one of our biggest goals this stream is get this number to be very big. Ideally 750 big, but anything closer to 750 will be our goal. Not sure if we'll go all the way, because that might actually take a little while, but we'll see. We'll see where we are by then. But definitely want to get at least to like the halfway point, if nothing else. Anyways, so where should we even start? We got quite a few things. Still need to go get our crowns. We got the raid boss. You know, let's go to the raid boss. This one's pretty straightforward. Actually, the guild looks like they'll be done by... Oh, never mind. We're on the 12th tier. But I think 12th is the final tier. It used to be. Before they had the other 4. Or in the other events anyways. But yeah, it's 10th and then the other 4. So we're almost there. Not quite, though. Anyways, this one's pretty straightforward. We're just running Stellarix as we have been. Stellarix ends up working out pretty good here. Just AoE them down. Obviously, if you don't have that, you can just go all in on the Kit and Sly, the Ray troop for the week, and just kind of spam that until we end up winning. But we are going down the Stellarix route because we can, and it is very quick if you have it. And there we go. And then we still use Sly for the finisher just because it does more damage, which I would sure hope so. It not only has double magic, but 5 times spell damage. It actually hits, I think, for 750 in our current setup, which is very one-shot. Alright, we're going to take this, try to get the Valraven out for obvious reasons. Don't want that thing escaping with our sigils. Okay, don't want you casting either. Come on, just let me get one cast off, we should be good. Worm almost got a loop on us. Anything we do with that? Not much, but we'll go for it. One more of those, and you know what? We go for Stellarix, why not? Anyways, hello everyone! I've even said all hellos. Hope all you guys have been having a wonderful week. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Lester. Hello, Draco. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Outlander. Hello, Chad. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Insane Gamer. Hello, Minnie. So your Xbox guild just got back-to-back PvP pets from the pet rescue? Wait, what? Has anyone seen that on PC Mobile? Oh, that's kind of funny. Working as intended. Yeah, they shouldn't be in the drop table yet. I say yet because there is a chance they will be added to the drop table at a later point. However, has anyone on PC Mobile seen that? Because I haven't yet. Is that just an Xbox exclusive glitch? I would sure hope so. Because that's pretty insane if all of them are already in. They did mention like maybe that would happen in the future, but based on what they were saying, that's not intended to be the case yet. I was like, hello, Supernova. Hello, Lester. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Because I haven't seen that happen yet, personally. A PvP pet in the pet drop table. They did mention that that could potentially be a thing, but currently is not a thing, or at least it's not supposed to be. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Grab our yellow into all of our mana there. And as already match. I'm so glad we could use Stellarix for this. It just makes it so much more convenient. Like, it'd be fine without it, but gosh, it's so much quicker with it. I'm so glad we got lucky on Stellarix after going so dry on the other one. Because we had like a 6-month period of time where we couldn't use Diamantina and everyone was using it. And now it's kind of the other way around, where we got Stellarix absurdly early. And we're getting every bit of value we can from it since we did. But you got 2 PvP pets today as well? Oh no. That's not supposed to be happening. Though all of them being added to drop table honestly isn't a bad thing. I'd actually even prefer it that way. But that does make the silver mark grind kind of a bit pointless. Just a little bit. That's rather curious. Yeah, I don't think I've seen one. Though I haven't checked the game too many times today. I think I only claimed tribute like 5 times today. Not every time do we even have a pet active. Ooh, we did not get any of our mana back. Luckily we had enough to go do the special troop. And even though we don't have the full boost ratio for it, he does still have a boost ratio. We have 3 war gears instead of 4. Which is not ideal, but still gives him a pretty sizable amount. Right, 2 more fights unless we get a Valraven, in which case 4 more fights. Make that 4 more fights. Actually, with whether that Valraven's falling, might be 6 more fights. But the more the merrier, we need the points. And as much as we can get done as this is possible before Vault Event would be ideal. Because ideally, we don't even need to touch raids during Vault Event. But it does look like we might have to tomorrow, just because we still need some points across the guild. But after tomorrow, we shouldn't need to do any more of the raid event. Oh, I should have taken the purple-yellow. Hey, come on, can we just get a poke? Any poke, any poke. Any poke at all. There we go. Well, all of the pets are silver mark pets. There's none that are locked behind gold marks. They all rotate onto silver. So every single one of them is technically a silver mark pet. It's the reason why I mentioned a little while back in that one video that you should never, ever, ever, ever be spending gold marks on pets. Because they will always be available for silver. Oh, you meant gold mark ones is in this week? Oh, wait, do I have a lineman anywhere? I do. How about now? Not really. I think it's still worth it, though. Just so much mana. But yeah, if that glitch is still around this weekend, gosh, we're gonna get a lot of those pets across the entire weekend. At least in theory, anyways. We'll have basically every PvP pet finished this weekend. Alright, there we go. Click collect on that. Still got 2.5 more tiers, so you know what, maybe we'll have to do another 2 days. Because even after tomorrow night, we might still not quite be there as a guild. Plus, people are going to start slacking once the guild gets, or the weekend gets here, because everyone will be doing Vault Weekend. Well, at least if people get to the minimum line. Well, so Tyrion, you're not at the minimum line. Assume you lost a Valraven or something. Let's see. Yeah, we did that, we did that. Let's go clear out adventure board and dungeon. Let's start with dungeon. Ooh, top 3? Okay, it's time to play Guess That Door! Gotta guess the door tonight. Let's see. Starter poll. Yes, that door. There we go. 4, 5, or 6. You guys know the drill. Let's see which one we got here. Add an option. I haven't gotten to do guess the door for a while. 6. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, the chance you actually get a pet you need is so ridiculously low in the current state of the game. Just because there's so many pets in the drop table these days. It's something that really needs an update into the future. At bare minimum, we need them rotating in Soulforge. That or they need to make things that make it easier to get pets you're missing. Like whoever ends up triggering a pet, making it so it'll guarantee be one that they still need. Assuming they have any pets that, you know, can still be obtained through the normal drop table. I would also give a proper incentive structure to actually being the person who activates a pet. Because currently, you actually get less loot for activating a pet than if you find a pet gnome otherwise. So the incentive structure is kind of out of whack. And they could easily be fixed by just... both problems can easily just be fixed by making whoever triggers a pet will guarantee get a pet that they don't have fully ascended. That's within the drop table, obviously. Not ones that are off the drop table. Otherwise, we'll do a random one. But that one simple change would make it so there'd be an incentive to be the person who unlocks it, as you will guarantee it'll be one you personally don't have max. And it'd also make it so, you know, you can actually go max them. Because generally speaking, anything that you're missing, if you've been in a guild for a while, the rest of your guild is probably also missing. So it kind of works out both ways too. And that would single-handedly fix every issue pets have right now. The other solution is just put them in Soulforge in some kind of rotation. It's the only resource pretty much in the game as far as like primary resources that are not available in Soulforge to any capacity. It's kind of weird that they're not. Actually, I shouldn't say that. There is technically one singular pet that can be crafted in Soulforge, but that's a weird exception. There's no like weekly rotating ones. It's not based on kingdom. It's not based on anything. Like, they could do it based on one or two things. They could either have one of all 6 color pets rotate per week, and it's just a completely random one. Or they could make it kind of like how weapons are, where the pets that are available are based on the kingdom that's available for a week. So in something like a Broken Spire week, a Broken Spire pets would be available or something similar. Either or would work out. And any of those 3 things. They just need to do one of those 3 things. Doesn't matter which, just do one of them. Apparently a lot of people want 4 today, so we're clicking 4. Though 6 is the lowest, so there's a 100% chance of 6, but we'll take 4. 100% chance it was 6? Yep! Ah, no, should've just went 6. Alright, I'll take our explosion. Get rid of that before it destroys my whole team. Get rid of that since it's the only other threat remaining. And somehow miss everything. Hello, Solitary! Welcome, welcome. What's all analysts? Oh yeah, that is true. If you currently have a objective on a kingdom that is specifically to level a pet to a certain level, like let's say like 3 level 20s in, you know, a given location, you will start getting flash offers both from arena and from your daily offers for that pet. Oh good, we dodged a silence at least. But you can get them really cheap that way. It still costs you some gems, but it's a really small amount of gems. And it can appear either off of your offers per day, or from doing an arena run, which you can do up to 3 times per day. So you get basically 4 chances per day. One from your thing over here, because I believe it can only be under the middle offer, oddly enough. It does give me both of these 2, I can't remember. It's either both of these 2 or only in the middle one. But I'm pretty sure it's only in the middle one. And then arena can also roll it 3 times per day. Oh, it's pretty luck-based. It's normally just better just wait it out through the daily offer. Alright, so what are we doing here? We haven't touched any PvP today. I need to go do that. Obviously, we plan to do quite a bit of it today. So we'll save that one for last, I think. This pet we don't need, though I'm not sure why I feel the need to double check. That one's been maxed for ages. Alright, what do we have for adventure board today? Nothing. And we don't have any objective for it. I'll go grab this, I guess. It's like, what, 5 diamonds or something? It's not a lot. That's more than 0. Even though we don't even really need diamonds anymore. I'm still holding out for them to eventually be useful. Even though this late in the game, they are actually pointless. They are very useful until you have every mythic, in which case they have lost every bit of value they had. Which obviously means they're a really useful currency, but they do eventually fall off if you actually manage to get to all mythics in-game. As beyond that point, there is pretty much nothing else to use them on. You use them for all the weapons in the game, you use them for all mythics in the game. And I guess technically legends here and there, but realistically you'll be mostly using on mythics. As you'll have every legend in the game far, far before you'll have every mythic in the game. Yeah, there's a lot of different things they can make diamonds useful for, if they really wanted to. With a lot of resources, they just never really added proper sync for them, though. Like, trade stones is probably the biggest example of something that has never gotten a proper sync. The closest thing we have is celestials. Like, there's some things in Soulforge that cost, like, an absurd amount of celestials to craft. But beyond that, there is no trade stone sync in the entire game. Same as ingots, same as many, many, many other resources that they could definitely address at some point. Anyways, are we doing the Clash Trial event? I guess we're doing the Clash Trial event. It was the last one that I believe we mentioned on the video. Well, technically there was also the Hellcrag team. But otherwise, it was the last one we mentioned on the weekly video, so let me go grab that. And let's go run with this thing. So, what's our game plan here? Let's go over to here. Go to there, 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 and it is our team, and for whatever reason, it says I cannot use War and Peace. Even though we very much can use War and Peace. And I think we're good. For the earlier fights, we can just get War and Peace up. For the later fights, we'll actually click Todd. Actually, you know what I should have done for the really early fights? We could have done Black Manacle into the purple thing. Because this is actually going to be slower for the first several fights. I was not sure if it's worth the time to go replace it out. I guess it is. Let's do it real quick. It'll very slightly speed up the first fights, and I already have the other thing on copy-paste. So here we do... what was new Black Manacle called? I might actually run that right now, just for the fun of it. Oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. All enemies, all enemies. Because I haven't really used new Black Manacle that much. It is currently money locked, though. Which is one of the reasons why I haven't been using it that much. As a lot of people might not have this currently. But the Temporal Scythe is basically 1 lower mana cost Black Manacle. There are still situations where you would still use Black Manacle. For example, while this does get a death mark on the first enemy per cast, it does not get any stats if it gets a kill from it. So if its death mark gets a kill, obviously it gets no stats. Whereas with Black Manacle, if you get a kill with it, you do gain stats. So you become a lot tankier and have a lot higher skull damage because of that. But if the only thing you care about is the cast, this does work ever so slightly better than Black Manacle. If the only reason that you're using it is because you want to cast for AoE damage under brown-purple. It is ever so slightly better Black Manacle in that situation. In higher level content, you would probably still run Black Manacle though. But in lower level content like this, this is actually slightly better. And if you're not buying the pass in order to get the weapon, you'll be able to in about a couple months from now get it for free. And by free, I mean, you know, in the Soulforge when the event rolls around. In-game resources free. Let's see. It is available. It should be available by, I want to say, March? Because I don't think it's going to be available in the event week next week. That'd be really funny if it is. There is a small chance it's actually available next Monday's reset time. I don't think it is, but there's a small chance that it actually is. I feel like they're going to keep it out of the Soulforge a little bit longer than that. But I believe next Monday is technically an event for it, and it's not during the campaign, so... Or not during the campaign, I mean not during the Kingdom Pass. But don't forget, Kingdom Pass ends this, in a couple days, by the way. So if there was still anything you wanted to get from it, it is almost gone already. It feels so weird that it's only like a 2-week period now, instead of the past, 5-week period one. But it is so short now. Also, hello everyone, I'm missing a bunch of things in chat. Hello Daddy Shark, hello Logic Slayer. Hello Mr. Z. Just reading back a little bit. Hello, yeah. Let's see. How's everyone doing? I've been doing pretty good. When trading troops, use orange orbs for the last one. Yeah, if you use an orange orb every single time, you save Celestials. It's particularly good on Legends, Mythics, and I guess occasionally on epics. Let's see. Thank you, Lester, for the 69 again. Let's see. Who did I slow to? That was everyone. Alright, I'll take that one over. Tassit was not thankful for the 69 this time. No, it was. It was just didn't see it immediately. I was a little behind on chat. I'm not even trying to say it like that, but I don't know, this is how I naturally say it every single time when I say it. I'm not even trying to say it like that. Oh, what do we need here? We'll take the brown. Oh, I didn't surge. Sad. We ideally want to be taking purple because we have so much purple that I don't even think we need a surge to get full mana. Which is nice. Yeah, apparently people have been getting the PvP pets in the pet drop table. I personally haven't seen one yet. However, supposedly they exist. I don't think they're supposed to, but they did say they were eventually potentially going to do such a thing. If they are just going to permanently keep it like that now, because I highly doubt they're going to do a rollback for it. It'd make more sense to do it just permanently keep it like that. I hope we get something in next patch that actually uses silver marks a bit better. We were already going to need something that used it after we get all pets upgraded. And now if they're already in drop table, yeah, we're definitely going to need something like that pretty quick. Alright, now it is technically going to be better if we switch to War and Peace, but honestly, I almost just kind of want to stick with this team. But no, we're just going to switch back to this one. And of course, it keeps saying I can't use War and Peace even though we can. Let's see. War and Peace. There we go. Alright. Why am I not using the class for EXP? We could be. I really should have on the team we were just doing. The reason I'm not on this team is because we actually specifically need it to be War Gear. The other team that we had, yes, we could have been. But on this team, we actually need it to be War Gear due to boost ratio. We could have gone like 20 free XP if we would have done on the other ones. Or not 20. Oh yeah, it would have been 20. 2 per fight. Yeah, I do need to get that class upgraded. I wasn't really prioritizing that much this week. But next week, we need to super prioritize trying to get that class maxed. I'm trying to think if there's anything we could do on Volt Weekend that would get it done. The problem is all the quickest quick kill teams, other than like Rowan quick kill if you need something because you don't have Ironhawk. All of the absolute quickest things don't actually use hero at all. Which is a little unfortunate. We could technically use Rowan for Paloozas and put our hero on it then. Because there's enough annoying things to get in the way that Rowan isn't that much slower when it comes to doing a Palooza. It's only a lot slower when you're doing verse farming. What are my goals for the Vault event? Probably just 300. I think I'm just sticking with the same 300 that we normally do. And the main reason being is just because we have 2 Vault events like nearly back to back. So whatever we don't grind on one, we can grind on the other. Yeah, I think we're just aiming for a 300. Which is essentially just 100 a day. Which I still personally feel like is a nice middle ground number. Without being anything too absurdly high, without being too low. It'll be a while before we do another 1,000. That's like a once in a year kind of thing. Us going for 1,000. And even 500 feels like it's pushing it sometimes. Because 500 when you get unlucky is very annoying. Like if you get lucky, 500 is kind of easy. But if you go really dry on getting the Paloozas you need, it can be very frustrating trying to go for 500 when you're getting on the unluckier side. So hello, Haley. Welcome, welcome. How about our PvP League rank? Will I try to stay there? My current plan for PvP rank is this week we plan to just stay in our bracket, which should be pretty easy. I think the lowest person in my bracket, or you know, for promotion range or demotion range, is like 3,000. So if we stay above like 10,000, which we already are, I think we're fine. But yeah, my plan is to stay in current rank this week, and then next week we actually try to get promoted to final rank and get into diamond rank. That's the game plan for it currently. At least until I see someone goes to like 300,000 on all three of the top 3 within like 2 days. But at least currently the plan is just stay in current rank right now, and then next week we power grind. Because next week doesn't have Vault Weekend. The reason I didn't want to do it this week is it would have gone to Vault Weekend grind. It'd be way better to prioritize Vault Weekend over PvP. But we still might get promoted anyways. True, I haven't actually seen that happen yet. People were mentioning they weren't in the promotion zone and still getting promoted. So we'll see if that happens for us. Because there's a 100% chance we will not be in the promotion zone. At this rate, I don't even think it's physically even possible with how much those people are going to grind by the time we get there. Like, even if we get another 100,000, they'll be at like 200,000 by the time we finish the 100,000. Actually, I think all 3 of them are on leaderboard too. The lowest one is 122,000. Yep, all of them are on leaderboard. My entire top 3 is in like the upper half of the entire global leaderboard right now. So yeah, we're not competing with that. Well, technically we are, but you know, we're not going to. But all we have to do to not get demoted right now is like 3,000 something. Which with our current 13,000 should be pretty easy to do. Unless they all start to do a lot of battles out of nowhere. Also, how on earth have you been promoted every week yet still have 0 fights this week? Interesting. But anyways. Alright, so, not PvP yet. We will be getting around to that. What do we still have? Oh, wait, maybe we are doing PvP. Oh, yeah, we still have, Underspire. Alright, that'll be done when we do PvP. Adventure board we did, at least all the relevant ones. Campaign's been done since Monday because it gets done automatically. Class event we literally just did for the free gems. Raid was the first thing we did. Crowns we haven't done, but we'll easily do that when we go do PvP. So yeah, Underspire is the only thing left then. Not counting do a ton of PvP grind. So we'll go do all of our Underspire battles, hand out a code, and then probably do PvP the rest of the time. That is the game plan, at least currently. Alright, moment of truth. Is this the, we were left on a bit of a cliffhanger last Underspire. We are 1 room away from what should hopefully still be a almost perfect. We've only hit 1 dead end, which means if we actually perfect the rest of this Underspire, it'll be the most perfect Underspire we have ever done. And so far, 2 mistakes is the fewest we've ever made, as far as, like, pathing-wise. 5 rooms total. And so far, we've only made 1 mistake with 2 rooms total. So we're on track for our best one yet, though, obviously, all it takes is 1 dead end, and we already failed. Are you a dead end? Nope, not yet! We're still on pace! Also, I gotta remember, I said yesterday I would probably forget to use a lantern. I did not forget, luckily. And I put a lantern on it. As this is for double silver. Also, hopefully we don't lose. We are using a team that is not structurally sound as far as tanking. So, yeah, hopefully we don't lose here. It's very unlikely we would, but it's not impossible. That thing hits pretty hard. So, still to Celorix. How are you not dead? Obviously spell reduction, but still. There we go. Spell reduction got a long way. Yeah, there's a double silver. Oh yeah, I forgot. You get double epic Volkey from it too, though. That's obviously a bit less relevant. What on earth is this path? It's going all over the place. We're almost cutting it off over there. Alright, let's keep going. So far, only 1 incorrect path. If we can go perfect the rest of the time, this will be our best Underspire yet. I'm hoping for it. We haven't had a really good Underspire in a long time. This could finally be our good Underspire run for once. I feel like we've gone a good month or 2. Like, at least a good solid month since we've had, like, a really, really solid Underspire week. Alright, 135, 140 should be this way. Good old Dust Devil team. He's kind of actually annoying because he moves your whole team and shifts everything. And there's 2 of them, so you can't even try to, like, rush down one because the other one will just cast on you. If this was Underworld, you would have to make sure your whole team gets back in order. Luckily, we don't have to do that for Under Spire, because our team will naturally go back to its position after the battle has ended. So he's not as big of a threat in Under Spire. I mean, yeah, Under Spire. It's only in Underworld where it's an issue. Gosh, why must they both be named so similarly? What do we have here? We have a 148 and a 142. Looks like we got a straight line down. Do you think they promote a certain number of people regardless whether or not they make the zone? You'll probably get swept up anyways. I don't know, maybe. The only reason I could think that could maybe occur is because every category isn't populated yet. So it could be the system trying to populate, you know, every section. Because Diamond Rank would have very, very, very few people in it if, Okay, I guess that makes sense. Because, yeah, Diamond Rank would have almost no one in it if only 3 people from each category moved up. So maybe that is what's happening. Because every single rank is basically empty. It's trying to fill up each of the ranks, even if people didn't actually get promoted. Oh, hopefully we do end up moving up then. That'd be rather convenient. Though, if the silver mark pets are already going to be in drop table, hopefully they have something else to use silver marks on. Because the only benefit really in being diamond rank right now is silver marks. And if silver marks have no use, then being in diamond rank also has no use. Unless you're going to make top 3, in which case, good luck. Unless you make top 3 in your section, it's not really going to do you any good. Though I believe first place in diamond rank would get 100 gold marks. But if you compare that to how much you get for free every single week, you get 80 for doing almost nothing every week. So only get 100 for winning first just seems so low for how much time you'd have to put into actually getting first. Also, why are we losing? What's going on here? I need to go structure the team a little bit more safely. Oh, why did I think that was aligned? Whoops. Looked at that incorrectly. I might need to actually build a proper team. We're starting to get deep enough where running Rush Stellarix isn't working. Or not that it isn't working, but it has potential to die. What hero class am I using? I'm using Archmagus. One really quick solution, I guess, would be to make it Elementalist, which would make it substantially tankier. Ignores 90%. I didn't ignore 90%. Also, hello, Bill. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've missed a single chat this stream. Let's see. There are 10 PvP leagues. Bronze, silver. Yeah, I know that. We're in Ruby. And Diamond's the final one. The only benefit that leagues give you at the moment, though, is the potential of earning more gold marks if you make the top cut. As well as just gaining more silver marks at the higher end. Wait, I didn't answer your question? Wait, what was your question? Let's see. I don't see a question. What's next league name? Is Diamond? You were asking Cookie a question, though. Oh, what's the next league name? Oh, it's Diamond. I thought I mentioned that already, but yeah. Diamond rank is the final rank. What is your question? I don't know. Did you ask a question? Okay, we'll throw that down. Can't do anything with the star. At least not yet. Ooh, pure miss. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. We could actually die to Death Mark here. We have no counterplay to Death Mark on this team. Oh no, hero just died. We're actually legitimately going to lose this fight. Wait. Hold up. Hold the holds. We're actually going to lose this fight. You don't have cleanse, right? Yeah, you don't have cleanse. Hmm. I gotta risk this. Oh, yeah, wait. What's your choice? Give all other allies half their mana. No! I was hoping he would go for the skull. Well, I take the skull now. Alright, good. He didn't die to Death Mark. I will take a purple. Take a skull because I need that thing not to kill us. Alright, we need to go make this team substantially safer than it is right now. We are legitimately going to lose a fight in, like, the 4th section. Probably the Death Mark of all things. I just need you to cast once. Okay, we're fine. Alright. Time to change team. And by that, I mean put an elementalist on it. We have 3 paths. We can either go left, down, or... I don't want to do the double. So we're probably going down. Because over here, you'll be dead-ended. It could be a 1, 2, 3, 4 off. It could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's actually pretty likely. Actually, honestly, this is more likely than that one. Time to make our first wrong decision. But I do think it is this one. I don't think it's down. I think that's Merchant Path. Alright, let me go make this team substantially tankier. By doing one singular thing. Alright, we are now 1,000 times tankier. That should fix the entire team instantly. We'll find out. And then one little pokety poke. Ooh, double path here. We just hit double dead end. I gotta go for it though. This is definitely double dead end. We ruined our perfect streak. This isn't gonna be our best week yet. It can still be tied. But it can't be our best week now. At best it could be tied with our best week. Which is still pretty good. Let's see, we'll take that one over. I'll find out. Oh, it's still in play. Okay, if I had to guess a path, it's right. It's not going to be over there. That'd be a 4 off. It's a lot less likely to be over there. It's going to be right there in the middle of everything. I'm going for it. Let's hope so. There's still a chance. What's nice is we actually have enough torches to get there, too. So I just realized I need to slow down on buying gems. Because of how good we've been doing this week, we are way ahead of the gem curve. I've probably already way overspent how many gems we need to do. Even today, I probably should have only thrown down 50. Because since our pathing's been decent, it's, the amount of gems we need to spend is, in theory, a lot lower. Because, yeah, we're almost in final section already. Actually, we're literally going to be in it right now if this is actually the way. Like, I don't even think we need to spend any gems on the rest of the days. I think the next 3 days we can spend 0 gems and still get it done. Which is kind of insane. Which means, yeah, we could have saved way more gems, but that does mean we would have gotten it done in 600 gems then. We could have done it even cheaper. Yeah, today we definitely shouldn't have thrown down 100. I kind of forgot we're already, like, that far. Underestimated where we are. I always do that with Underspire. Mostly because I think that the final door has like a whole nother section behind it, but it doesn't. It just has one single boss fight. But I always think like, oh, that's going to have like a whole nother section you have to go through, but it's only one singular boss you have to do. For the final door. But a lot of times I'm like calculated out as if it's a whole section you have to go through. Alright, this is either merchant or boss room. I don't think it could really be much else. Technically dead end room, but I don't feel like it would be with a 6 off. 6 offs are very rarely dead end rooms. You know, the ones that have like loot in them. Though they can be. Let's see. Throw that again, throw that again. Alright, moment of truth. Is this boss room? Ooh, we got it right. We are still on track for our most perfect Underspire yet. It'll probably be decided by tomorrow, actually. No, if we stop spending as many on torches, we won't find out until Saturday or Sunday night. But yeah, we're on track for our most perfect Underspire yet. With only 2 incorrect rooms taken so far. 1 incorrect path, 2 total rooms. Which will be our closest ever to a perfect, if we can get final section. There's a good chance we mess up. That's actually what happened the other time, too. Actually, the exact same situation happened. The last time we had this perfect of a run, the final section, we ended up doing a 3 incorrect room. And the other one was a 2, of course. And we're about to do the same thing. Currently, we've only made a 2-room mistake under 1 path. And then we made a 3-room mistake on the final section. So hopefully the same thing doesn't happen again. But we'll find out. At some point that isn't today. Because we do not have enough torches. Oh, what do we need here? Take a yellow. I would love if we got mana. There's like no mana on this board, come on. At some point we'll get to full. Alright, there we go. Oh, nice straight line. Oh yeah, please do that the entire time. That would be just so easy. So once we ran out of torches, we'll go hand out a code. And then the rest of the time, I think it's going to be PvP. Get our PvP grind on, obviously silver mark grinding. The final torch. Haven't even needed to make a decision yet on the final section. Hopefully I have the straightest of straightest lines. With no diverging paths whatsoever. I'll take a yellow. See if we can get lucky on mana. I just realized, even though I made our hero class tankier, we don't actually have a way to counterplay Deathmark still. We can still get mega trolled by Deathmark. Also, thanks to Elementals, we got the extra turn to stun away his revive. Oh, look at this straight line. How perfect is that? Keep doing that. Just keep going. Oh, it's a straight line all the way at bottom. I didn't even notice that. This physically has to be a straight line. I don't think I've ever seen that before in the final section. It's so weird. Yeah, we're all the way at the bottom, so it has to be a straight line. It can't even diverge until the next possible path right here. I didn't even realize we're all the way at the bottom here. Interesting. Oh, there we go. See if we can maintain the perfect, or almost perfect. There are 10 PvP league. Oh, yeah. Pin this in the description of the video. Wait, why in the video? Let's see. Yeah, we know that from the patch notes thingy. Why do we need it pinned, though? Are they doing something with it already? Because I haven't been keeping up with the forum. So, only thing left that we need to go get. Well, first I need to go hand out a code. We need to go get to the impotent. And get that pet. Are we going to do the whole grind tonight? No. I was maybe considering it, but, we'll definitely do some of the grind tonight. Bare minimum, we got to get to 375, that's for sure. Because that's halfway to finishing the final pet that we need. So let's get on it. Let's go crack open the XP booster and start heading through this. And just take wherever our silver is. Currently it's on red. And our current red team is Huntmaster into Stellarex. Hey, there you guys go. Enjoy the redeem code. You know what? We might even hand out a second one tonight. Because honestly, we have a lot to hand out this month. And we haven't been doing as many, so. Oh, well, I could have taken green there. And obviously, we'll have at least 2 every day during Vault Weekend too. Might as well. Why pin it? Because Isabel thinks it's a good idea. It's more so important what each league does, more so than what league you're in. There's a special effect with every single one of the leagues. For the first 5, it allows you to do X number of battles for silver marks per day. And then for the later 5, it starts to give you 1 additional silver mark in every instance where you get a silver mark, both from your daily as well as from your every instance where you end up getting one. So from any battle that ends up giving it. The exact number of battles that you're allowed to do for the first 5 ranks, I do forget. It was only mentioned in the patch notes. And everyone who is level 1000 plus already started at a higher range than that. So you never need to worry about the limit. But at the really low range, there actually is a limit to how many you can get per day. How many silver marks that is. That limit is raised after you've done PvP for 5 weeks if you're starting a brand new account, though. Assuming you move up each rank. What league is Isabel in? I believe she's in Ruby. Which is kind of funny because I don't think she's actually made first place in, or, you know, the upper section for a couple of times. But she still keeps getting promoted. I kind of hope the same thing happens to us this week. Because this will be the first time we don't try to get to the promotion zone. And hopefully we still get promoted into Diamond rank for no reason. Other than maybe the game's trying to fill out each section. I didn't even realize we have 23,000 gems. Gems sure go up when you don't use them. That's one way to make sure they always go up. Just simply don't ever use them. The number will keep going up forever. Because the other month I was almost like, wait, am I just like getting less gems per week or, you know, per month? But the main thing that was doing it was just we were doing too much explore and kept buying like almost everything we've seen. And it was just chipping through too much of our gems. Now that we're barely touching explore at all for any reason, not even for Dust Devil now that we've been messing with PvP, our gems actually stay intact. Because we're not constantly spending gems on random offers. Because PvP doesn't have that mechanic. Ooh, Hellcrag. I keep thinking this is a bad one. This one honestly isn't that bad. It's far from optimal, but it's pretty good. We have Chalcedony Infinite Loop. It does what it needs to do. Definitely not the quickest of these types of teams, but far from the slowest category you could ever have. So we are on 15-minute booster right now, right? Because I believe we're actually going to gain a level in this 15 minutes, hopefully. Oh, that's not the direction I wanted to take that. Whoops. Wrong way. I was gonna say we keep taking the easier fight, but the higher one's actually easier. Oddly enough. Alright, oh, what do we need? What do we need? We'll take a blue, red, yellow? Every color? One of everything. There we go, finally. Alright, Submerge is kind of annoying. Let me hit him first. Oh, we just got oh. Can I hit the retreat button? The amount of bad things that just occurred in one single instance is insane. Like, pretty much every worst thing... Wait. Who did that? Oh, that was off an evil gargoyle gem, I think. Every possible worst thing just happened. Our Chalcedony got silenced. Luckily, it's unsilenced now. We got frozen on brown. We got lycanthropied on a different one. And we got terrored on literally last slot. The one that can actually be affected most by terror. That couldn't have possibly gone worse. There wasn't a single 4 status effects it could place that would have been worse than that. Silence on our main mana accumulator, frozen on brown, our main color, lycanthropy because it's a higher chance to kill technically than, you know, Death Mark and everything else, and terror on last slot. That is the unluckiest you could possibly get there. That is kind of insane. It's like it got to choose each perfect... oh, come on! Wait, what's it silencing us? It has to be something else. There's no way we're getting this unlucky. We just got double silence on Chalcedony. But I think it's from the bad gargoyle gems. And of course, he just got lycanthropes. Also, of course, we'd get bless on everything except the one that actually needs it. Unless it was cursed earlier, in which case it couldn't have actually gotten it. Okay. What on earth is this battle? Oh, at least we got some inverse luck. We just got a double death mark kill. I just realized we're not getting full boost ratio because the bird on our team. Not because we put the bird there, but because lycanthropy put it there. Oh, we're still looping despite it. These little stone blocks actually helping us, oddly enough. Making the board slightly smaller so we can actually land it. Until we miss. What a weird fight. That was a very, very weird fight. I'm glad we're using a safe... This team actually is pretty safe. As long as we don't get that unlucky again. Speaking of safe, just play a little safer. I'm actually going to cast now just to get rid of Catherics. Because if we miss with Brown, we give him full mana, and that would not be good. I know, Cookie, now you're the one missing the comments. Hey, it's not me this time. Please go. There we go. So at some point we'll be able to cast. The only problem is he also has Chalcedony. Something we probably should have killed earlier. There's no way he's going to kill us, right? Please stop clicking. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. At some point he'll miss, right? Stop doing it. There we go, finally. Wow, look how many bad gargoyle gems were on the board by the end of that. Wow. Yeah, we're out of here. Alright, next section. I did not get nearly as much XP because we got some really long fights there. Alright. We're back to red, though. This should go way quicker. Alright, purple does not help us. I don't have a good cascade. I'm just gonna try getting green over there. How many more crowns do we need? I feel like we've had a lot of them by now. Oh, I'll take another red. The only problem with taking red instead of green is we do get lower extra turn chance. But if there's only red, we gotta go for it. Nothing else, at least we get magic whenever we do it. From the Ruberefs. You were making a GIF. Let's see. I'll take that one over. A GIF of what? I can't do anything over there. I'll just move that over. And that should be matched at pretty low stats. Ooh, 75, nice. Can't pass that one up. I was like, anytime I see one at like 50 plus, I feel the need to always go for it. Because we don't see them as often. Oh, for Vault event? Yeah, we're almost there. At this exact moment in time, we only have 5 more hours. It's one of the reasons I actually don't want to do too much PvP right now. Is I kind of want to be rested and start farming some in the morning. Because it starts at like 2 a.m. at my time. Obviously, I'm not going to wake up at 2 a.m. though. I still want to wake up a bit earlier tomorrow. Honestly, I think we might just go until we get all crowns tonight. And then whatever silver we're still missing, we'll just get throughout the weekend. And if it is true, all this like PvP pets and drop table, do we even really need silver marks anymore? If every single pet is just going to be in drop table right now? Unless it gets patched by like tomorrow or something. And honestly, the lots of teams we have for this week are not that good. Not that the teams are bad necessarily, but you know, the categories we have are kind of bad. Fox Strider, how are you not dead? You don't have any spell reduction. That's a troop during that fight ended up buffing it or something. Hey, who's a pretzel? Did Cookie change their icon to a pretzel? 'Cause I can't tell what that is. I haven't had a pretzel in a while. The only good pretzel place by me is in the mall. That Auntie Anne place or whatever that's called. Pretty sure you guys have heard about it before. The Auntie Anne pretzel place. I'm probably saying its name wrong. It's been ages since I've been at one. Honestly, it's probably almost been a decade. It's been a long while. It's like the only good pretzel place around. Assuming it's even still open. There's a chance it's been shut down. I feel like that place would still be open, though. They got a lot of business in the mall. Yeah, Annie Ann's pretzels. That's the one. I mainly stopped eating at it because the meat contained tree nuts kind of thing. Because of how they prep everything. But gosh, do they make good pretzels. Another crown. Cookie Crumble Conflict Hammer. I didn't even notice till now what you changed your name to. That's actually a pretty good one. Our XP booster's been used up. How's our silver marks looking? Not as high as I'd want it to be. But if they're all in drop table, there isn't really much of a need to go for silver marks. Even though we're still going for silver marks. But yeah, given the whole pets in drop table kind of situation, I believe we are just going to finish the crowns then. And then this weekend, if they don't patch it within the next day, we'll just get almost all the PvP pets by the end of this weekend. As long as I check the game, like, literally every hour. Because we're obviously going to have a pet perpetually active. That would also allow us to get some sleep a bit earlier. So it could be right on it going into the weekend. Or technically into Friday. Let's see. How many crowns do we still need? Probably no, we could actually be done. Oh wait, are we done? No, I still need 2 more. Alright, let's keep going until we find 2 more crowns. Oh, technically 4 more crowns, 2 more battles. We'll keep going until we find 2 more. And we'll keep silver mark hunting along the way. That'll be the game plan then. I'll probably call it there for tonight. And then tomorrow night, you know what the deal will be. Good old vault grind. Hopefully I'll have a ton of paloozas by the time we start streaming. Oh yeah, you know what else? I just realized I didn't open all my vault keys between the two. I didn't even think about that. How many vault keys are we sitting on right now? Because I want to say the number's actually kind of high. How many vault keys do we have? Yeah, we have 296. I wonder if we can get that to 300. Also, I only have 2 paloozas. Also, this will be the first time in a while we're actually going to run out of verse 2s. I'm not sure how. I have infinite verse 1, infinite verse 4. But now we are starting to have a verse 2 problem again. And obviously we've always had a verse... Well, maybe not always, but recently it's been a verse 3 problem. But verse 2 was the OG, like, one that we always needed the most of. Or, you know, was always the lowest one. It's starting to get close. We have 2 numbers just mega ahead of every other one. And 2 just drastically behind. We keep getting unlucky. Like, honestly, I feel like that happens every time. I'm not exaggerating when I say I go for, like, hours sometimes and get none of the lowest verse we have. They all go into 1 and 4. I don't know why. Every single time. Not always, but there are so many hours where we will get literally nothing but verse 1 and 4. And the numbers reflect it, based on the fact they're both like 40, 50 plus up on the rest of our numbers. Oh, there's actually a Stellaryx on the opposing team. Should we? I'm going to, just for the fun of it. This is a very bad idea. I haven't actually fought on too many enemy Stellaryxes. Obviously, this isn't a proper team for Stellaryx, though. Nor is it even going to matter because we're about to 2-shot him. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. Wait. Hold up. Oh, no. We should be fine, though. Alright, that was almost very bad. I forgot he has 55% spell reduction, which is why he lived. Otherwise, that would have killed. I just realized that's a max VP battle. We got to go for that. 90 VP? Can't just leave that sitting there. I got double Tesla. Hopefully that's enough. Yes, it is. Perfect. The power over extra boost ratio. Alright, next. What do we have? Where do we have? Still need 2 more crowns. We got War Gear. You know what that means? Todd Infinite Loop. Hey, second to last crown. Alright, 1 more of those, and we'll probably call it there for tonight. And then tomorrow night we get on the PvP grind. I mean, not the PvP grind. We get onto the Volkey grind. We don't have alignment, do we? Still good enough. We're just gonna go for it. Oh no, never mind. We did right there. I didn't even see it right there. Whoops. Alright, we'll devour you. You have stealthy, so unfortunately I can't go for that one. It's not kill range yet. Now it is. Alright. 1 more crown fight. I'll take the weaker one, why not? We still have a verse 4 problem. Yeah, everyone gets a different one that they're very low on. Ours was 2 for the longest time, then it was 3 for the longest time, and now it's about to cycle all the way back to 2. Now they're both basically my lowest tied, just because the other two are so absurdly higher. To the point that we're never going to run out compared to 2 and 3. Whereas this weekend might be the first time where 3 overtakes 2 again. As far as being our lowest option. Okay, why must every starting board be so bad? Oh, never mind. We have alignment. Never mind. Well, it's still not that good, though. Oh, I tried for greens. Didn't get either. At this point, I might as well spam Todd. This actually has such low stats that it's better value just to spam this than even bother with War Gear thing. Or Wolf Garrick, I mean. How many more left in this section? 2 more. Oh, I'll take the weaker one. Alright, 1 more crown. Where are you? That's not it. Oh, oops. Why did I do that? I was thinking the other team. Back when we were doing Tesla. Still have the mindset of take blue and red. I was going to go for it because it sets up the board really nicely for our follow-up cast. Like so. There it is, the final crown. I'll do a double check, but I believe that is the final thing we needed to get done. And then the only thing we need to go do this weekend for Gems of War is basically Vault Weekend. Well, you know that in standard dailies. And I guess finish up Underspire. Also, our current Underspire, the most perfect one we've had so far. If we can somehow flawless the final section, it'll be our most perfect Underspire ever. Only missing 1 incorrect room. Well, 2 rooms, 1 incorrect path. Which I hope so, otherwise it's going to be tied with the other one. I have a feeling the same thing's going to happen. Let's hope not, though. Oh, there's a redeem code we handed out earlier. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And you know what? For everyone who's stuck around this long, we're going to go and hand out another one. Right at the end, just for the sake of it. Here you guys go. We're probably going to have 2 codes every single day this weekend as well for Vault Weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because we have quite a few to go use this month, and it's a good time to go use it. Same as the Vault Weekend 2 weeks from now. But of course, we have a Vault Weekend this weekend as well. But there you guys go. Enjoy the code. Use it on gemswar.com for the game code section. You guys know the deal. Feel free to leave a like on stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Any other questions, anyone? Otherwise, your goal for VP this week is 150,000. Nice. That actually will be top cut as well. Hopefully, we'll make top 3 with it. But yeah, I will be trying for PvP again next week. But this week's definitely going to be... Honestly, that's probably the end of our PvP this week. Actually, there's one exception. I might go finish out the rest of the silvers if we don't get that pet and drop table. Like the one that we have right now, this one. If we don't get this demon as a random pet event, I will go finish out this grind. But if they can randomly appear as pet battles and we get lucky, we might actually finish every PvP pet this weekend if they don't do some kind of fix for it by then. Because we're not missing that many. We're missing, of the PvP pets, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're only missing 11. One of which is in drop table right now if I want to go in silver mark for it if we're still missing it. So based on how many pets there are within the game, minusing all cosmetic pets, that's about a, what, 3% chance per pet that we get one that we need. Not even counting all the other pets we need. It's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Oh, there's the other code we just handed out. Same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200. Oh, I keep forgetting. It's actually technically not 2,500 gold. She messed up and forgot the 0. It's actually only 250 gold. But of course, most people do it for the gem key. But I always say 2,500 gold, but it actually isn't this week or this time. Oh, I just realized. We actually finished this in 2 days from now. We just got the tarot card, which we don't need. I guess I'll go upgrade it. Is it enough to get Midnight up? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure having that tarot card does not actually give us a star on midnight. Let me go check. Oh, wait. Never mind. It does. Hold up. Wait. That's actually really relevant. It just got us to power level 5. Huh. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let me go upgrade some. Let's see. Upgradable. Oh, go figure. Alright, we'll go use the Orb of Ascension on this. Yeah, that gave us a permanent HP, I believe. Or whatever the bonus is for this place. I gotta double check. Yeah, whatever it is, we just got it. Nice. Alright, let me go level up. Alright. Let me go do all these. Boom, boom, boom. So we don't forget to do them later, because I believe they're all fully ascendable now. This is actually the first day where we actually can fully go max all of them, so that's exactly what we're doing. And in 2 days from now, we'll have the legend. I'm not sure there's much that we could really do with the legend. I guess maybe in some mode restrictions, we can kind of bring it out, but I don't know, I don't really think it does that much. And I'm talking about the main legend that you get from the drop table. I'm referring to the other legend. The one that the Battle Crasher is of. Because honestly, it doesn't really do that much. But there's all 8 that we can currently have. What are we still missing? Oh yeah, this guy will be available in 2 days then. We'll be able to get him. Inflict terror to the 2 weakest enemies. Deal some damage boosted by mystic allies. Summon a midnight troop. The problem is he has no follow-up. Otherwise, his ability's not awful, I guess. Has a purple storm. Infernal armor. Give 3 attack to all mystic allies when matching purple gems. Why? Like, almost no mystics have skull damage. Why are they making mystics into, like, a skull thing now? They're always, like, a cast-oriented thing. Oh, this is so weird. Because it's a very skull-oriented mystic thing, but normally mystics as a category are really spell-based, not as you would kind of assume from a mystic. But for whatever reason, this kingdom is a very skull-based mystic kind of setup. But we did get 1 permanent armor right there. That's not too bad. Because power level 5 gives you 1 bonus stat. And we eventually get another one at 10, and then 20, and then at some point, billion years from now, 30. I say that because some of the other kingdoms that are like more recent, like Cinemirage and stuff, even this one came out like 4 or 5 years ago. It's still only at power level 18. It's still miles away. That's one big issue with how new kingdoms come out nowadays, is they really struggle to catch up. I'm not sure if they're going to do something in the future to kind of tweak that. But look at like Volpacia. This came out at the beginning of last year. It is power level 12 right now. They are so behind. Compared to like one of the kingdoms that's been out since like day 1. Like here, Zolkari, max 30. Or even let's say like one of the ones that isn't that far, Divinian Fields. This came out on literally launch day of the game. Power level 26. It's one of the lower ones of all the ones that came out on launch. Like Adana, Zacian, all those. Well, actually Zacian can be 30 starred right now. But like they're still at 26. Oh, of course a lot of them are at 26 right now because of the deeds. They are actually kind of forced to have to be 26, but still. But you compare it to like some of the more recent kingdoms, we have ourselves like a 5. We have ourselves like, what is this, an 8? 18. We have ourselves a 12. Like they're so far behind compared to like 26 to 30 on most of the older kingdoms. Well, they'll probably do something to address that at some point. But anyways, guys, Vault Weekend in like 5 hours. Obviously we won't be streaming exactly then, but we'll be streaming tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now. And yeah, I'll be getting on the Vault grind during the day, or throughout the day. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of verses, and we'll go from there. And we'll be able to hit our 300 goal, which will actually double the amount of Vault keys we have, because we're starting at 296. And I guess our goal will be to reach 600 total Vault keys. So technically our goal this weekend is to hit at 304. But yeah, that will be our goal. I'm going to double our Vault key number. So we got to get 304 over the course of the weekend. That's like 101 keys per day. So we've increased the amount that we're going to do by 1. No. But yeah, that'll basically double our current Vault key stack. That's the game plan. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, wonderful weekend. Best of luck with the Vault event, and I will catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.